The city of Sapporo, Japan, the end of the line for this season's Grand Prix series on the northernmost island of Hokkaido, and 2 million strong. Seems like much of the population in line at the venue that hosted the 72 Olympics to see that man, Yuzuru Hanyu, the Olympic champ, trying to hold off a field of men, including the young American Nathan Chen. Last chance to make it to the Grand Prix final. And an up-and-comer from the U.S. taking on the Olympic champ at home. More from Grand Prix Japan, presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Brown and a tough day. Meanwhile, Yuzuru Hanyu, the star, well, in the world of skating, really.
To have this respect in a standing O is awesome.
We'll get the numbers for Keiichi Tanaka, and then it's the reigning Olympic champion in Japan, Yuzuru Hanyu. There you go. No American women going to be there, but Rippon will be there. Yuzuru Hanyu as we check out a Prudential challenging move.
This is Yuzuru's quad loop. Just beautiful there in the warm-up for the short program. It's such a difficult jump because you have to jump with no assistance from a toe pick like a pole vault. You have to rely on body positioning, edge, and speed.
Especially since it's his first season trying this element.
Hanyu with the Prudential challenging move. And more to come. And here's the reception. They waited in line. They bought the books. They bought the posters. Now they see the real thing. The reigning Olympic champ in Japan, Yuzuru Hanyu, in the lead by a lot. Nearly 16 points after the short program when he put forth what was the fourth highest score in a short program ever. You know who owns the top three?
Yuzuru Hanyu?
He does.
Still hasn't landed the quad loop at a major event. He opens the program with a quad loop. We all want it. Give it to us, Hanyu. Wow, he did it.
Looked like he was almost parallel to the ice at one point.
He has cat-like reflexes on his landings.
Beautiful quad Salchow. It's a beautiful piece of music called Hope and Legacy by Joe Hisaishi. This piece is so quiet and so delicate, it takes a skater as good as Yuzuru to make this work.
He's attempting 4 quads in this free skate. We're now moving into the second half. He'll get the bonus, the 10% bonus. Right here is his third attempt. Quad Sal.
Very stiff in his left knee on the takeoff for that.
But still, he has 2 beautiful quads under his belt. One major mistake. Wants to get it back here.
The quad toe.
gorgeous. He's just in a different league. We watch all these men today, and you can nitpick their programs and find areas where they can be better. I don't know. Can Hanyu be that much better?
I think something that's so inspiring about Yuzuru Hanyu is that, yes, he won the Olympic Games. Most skaters from the past leave the sport. They kind of keep that level of skating for the rest of their career. Yuzuru Hanyu has never been afraid of the bright lights or to make mistakes in front of the world, and that's what's made him so great. He just goes on like a warrior every single competition.
So right. Sometimes when you win an Olympic medal, a lot of skaters lose that motivation. He does not. Do you know why he has 4 quads in this program instead of 3? Because he wants to keep up with the other skaters that are trying to challenge him with these quads.
Of course, in addition to constantly challenging himself and challenging the rest of the world, he maintains this level of professionalism, competitive ability, and he always shows up somehow better than he was before.
And under pressure, look at all of his fans just waiting for him to give us that performance, and he did.
Going to take a while to clean the ice. He's not the last skater, you know.
No one wants to skate after Yuzu.
Yuzuru Hanyu won the Olympic gold medal in 2014. That same year he won the World Championship. Since then, though, he has not won it. He's won the silver medal the last couple of times. He came in second at Skate Canada to start the Grand Prix Series this year. This has to be satisfying to do this at home. Take in the adulation here for the third time. The bow from Yuzuru Hanyu. We all bow to him. He is the best thing going.
Yes, and I bow to him on this quad loop. An edge takeoff is so difficult. He was tilted in the air and straightened back up in time for a very clean landing. Watch how you can sometimes slip right off the edge. That was perfect. A little tilted. He gets back over his center, and watch how clean and perfect that landing is.
Definitely agile like a freshly born kitten. Here, the quad Salchow, his arms aren't even that tight. It's gotten that easy for him to just kind of flip up into the air on these quad Sals. Beautiful quad toe loop here. What a class act.
The ease of a triple.
Had a standing ovation from not only the audience, but from Brian Orser, too, when he was done. You almost don't even want to get lost in the numbers. They're going to be so good. And just appreciate the performance, but they're huge.
He likes it, too.
Remember, he was over 100, 103.89 for the short, so you add that together as he approaches the 200 mark in the free skate, and yes, he is over the 300 total.
That 300 is what the men strive for. 100 points for short program, plus or minus just a little bit. 200 points plus for the free program, 300 points plus to be at Yuzuru Hanyu's level.
And now the applause from Yuzuru Hanyu after seeing the numbers. Look at the lead. Keiji Tanaka in second with 1 skater left to go. Humble athlete, too, even with all he's accomplished at this point. When he's a veteran, he'll talk about when he had to follow Hanyu in Japan. He does it. He's got the silver medal. Keiji Tanaka able to round out the top 3 to capture the bronze medal. Jason Brown all the way down in 7th place, and an opportunity that goes through his fingertips. So these are the 6 men who will skate at the Grand Prix final. Fernandez, Patrick Chan, Hanyu, you'd expect them to be there. Shoma Uno along with Nathan Chen and Adam Rippon, the 2 skaters from the United States, as there are no skaters from the United States in the ladies event. So we check out our Puffs Kiss and Cry moment. it is from the champion. Not on ice, but in the kiss and cry. Doesn't look thrilled, but then he realizes, yeah, he's going to break the 300 mark. Oh, yeah, and well over 100 in the short. Going to crack that number for the first time this season.
He has reached his season's best in free skating.
Yuzuru Hanyu, the Olympic champion, at home in Japan with our Puffs kiss and cry moment. Quite the debut senior season on the Grand Prix circuit. He'll be headed to the Grand Prix final. So will we. We'll bring you the action from Marseille, December 11th on NBC SN. And a reminder, you can watch the ISU Grand Prix Series with video on demand at IceNetwork.com. Coming up next, except on the West Coast, it's your local news. And Sunday night is football night. The Chiefs taking on the Broncos. Sunday night football with Football Night in America beginning at 7 Eastern only on NBC. For Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir, I'm Terry Gannon saying so long. We'll see you at the Grand Prix final.